ridiculous thing to say on this show. You and your brother not get along?
No, we're good friends.
Okay. Hell yeah.
You got anything you'd like to say about people you don't?
Enemies dropping into the AR.
I got my best friend Adam J. and then Andrew Garino. Just want to shout him out.
Enemy UAV is online.
Sorry.
Don't do that. We're going to bleep those out.
I promised them.
Because we bleep facts on the show now. Full, it'll be
You've got a
7,
loadout drop inbound.
9 if we count your little buddies. Alright. Next costume.
I got 8 dogs still.
You have 8 dogs? What? Where? What? You live here?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yeah.
And you have 8 dogs. Are they all outside?
No, indoor.
You have 8 indoor dogs. Okay.
If you want to get rid of them and you have them, I know a farmer.
Okay. Alright.
That is true. Tommy Tickles, you just inherited 8 new dogs. Why do you have 8 dogs? Explain to us how this happened.
So the crazy thing,
How the fuck did my homie die?
and then they just like,
You didn't do shit, teammate. I'm sniping at a guy.
The new dogs
It's hard
are
that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back
yeah, they're
out
great.
there.
They're really sweet.
So you left the 2 dogs alone. One neuter, they fought. Did some of the puppies die?
No, I got all of them, all 6.
Wow. So now, how long ago did that happen?
About almost 7 weeks.
7 weeks. So you have 7-week-old puppies?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Are you? You're just keeping them?
Yeah.
You're gonna keep them.
So I have to get like emotional service. I get like a doctor's note for 8 dogs because you can't have more than like 5 dogs in Austin.
So you,
Go ahead, James McKay.
what, you going to try and take 8 emotional support dogs on a jet? What are you talking about?
Have you seen this guy's pinky? He needs it.
He's got to nibble down the rest of the fingers with wild dogs. Wait, you need the government to approve having more than 5 dogs.
Yeah, or you need to have
Trump's gonna ship these things to El Salvador. That's what's going on. Yeah, this is a new era we're living in, buddy. No breaking the rules with this new federal government. What kind of dogs are they?
Mostly pit bull.
So,
All right, that's the black side.
that is.
I know what he's doing with these 8 dogs, okay?
So you're teaching them how to fight?
Well, one of them bit the other one's tail today. So apparently it's something called littermate syndrome, where like they're just automatically going to start fighting. Normally you don't keep the dog.
Did that.
You start filming it for TikTok, you make the ultimate fighter with the dogs. You see which one's got some fight in it, and that's the one you keep, and the rest of the dogs. There you go, really. Are you proud of the one that bit the other one?
My pit bull's Porky.
Why is Porky your favorite?
Porky was the only brown one. Everyone else is black.
Okay. I guess you 50% difference.
Yeah, it's the hard part about my blackness is like nobody believes me.
Right. I agree. I can see why.
Yeah.
It makes sense. What do you do for work?
I do Jet's pizza delivery on South Mall.
Wow, you were expecting the crowd to go wild. Red Band, you tried this pizza? Our senior pizza?
My favorite pizza.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Gotta get the crust with all this shit on.
we're giving away free pizza.
How are you doing that? Explain to us
I
what.
told my boss, he said if I got him, I would give away free pizza.
Okay, so what's the... Normally when someone comes up with a promotion plan like that, they would say where to win the free pizzas, what happens.
If you sell their socks,
Hey, listen to me, dude.
South Mall Jet's pizza.
I do not want to land right there.
Is that you?
That's my boss.
Wow. Well, now, what do you think this guy's going to do when he gets absolutely overwhelmed with people saying, hey, I'm here from the Kill Tony guy, said that I get a free pizza? What do you think's going to happen?
I'm just hoping for a big delivery. Not tips.
Oh, yeah. By tip, you mean to your finger?
Personally, I'm going off the rails. I'm losing it.
You're doing just fine. You're doing on tight, but you had the best. Yeah.
Yep, you lost him.
Yeah, you're doing great.
We were black, Italian, triple,
Damn.
many dogs.
I couldn't get away from that guy.
It's true. I take
I couldn't
this.
hear him, though.
get them back.
Okay, that.
8 dogs. So here's a big question. I specialize in different cultures and stereotypes. That's my thing. And now I happen to
Yeah.
you do.
Problem.
Problem. Let's talk about that problem. Go ahead. Tell us why it's a problem, how it's a problem, some things that have come up in your life. You have 8 dogs that you're living with, and you want pussy all the time.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
tell the people what it's like.
So basically, I've come to a conclusion that basically women, they all say they're different, but they all sound the same. So that's why I've only been going after deaf women.
That's some black shit. So explain to us where you're finding these deaf women at.
So basically, I was at rock bottom one day.
Uh-huh.
Not far from right now.
Wait, okay. I thought you were talking about the bar or a restaurant for a second.
We're headed to the war zone.
So
Get
I
geared
was-
up.
What
Stand by.
were you at rock bottom?
So I had a fell on my knee on the sidewalk, and it got infected, and the infection went to my face.
Okay. It was a staph infection?
It was I don't know. It was I was on antibiotics. I don't remember exactly what it was. But it was actually pretty bad.
Sickle cell.
Okay. How did it get to your what did it do to your face?
It started getting all red and puffy.
Okay. And how long was it after the fall on the knee? And
The fall on the knee, I didn't know it was such a big collision. It got cellulose or cellulitis or something like that, like deep infection.
So how many days after the fall on the knee did your face start getting bad?
About a week.
Okay. So you were at rock bottom. They gave you antibiotics, right?
Yeah, I just had my car got stolen.
Oh, Portland. That's come up a few times tonight.
And I was limping to go get some free food from the pantry.
Huh?
And all of a sudden, there's this beautiful woman, and she's holding.
No. Can you do good in the game?
I'm not trying to listen to that though.
Can you do good? I'm not trying to have a weak ass teammate.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm not.
You weak? Is you weak?
This is the greatest show ever invented.
You play the game and be good. You play the game and be great. And mind your own business. Play the game, be great, mind your own business. I'm listening to this. Louder.
Like the podcast host knows who they're talking to that day. Every other fucking, not to mention television show, everything we were raised on, they know what questions they're gonna ask. The other
game,
person
good boy.
knows what the fucking answer is. They try to make it look natural.
Sure.
This show is so different. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Damn, team, what happened, bro? You talk all that shit and you can't kill nobody?
So, hey, you're next door, and what do you say?
Teammate.
I said.
The fuck do you mean? You said you're.
kind of caught me in the
There's 2 people
bad.
sitting in one fucking corner with a shotgun, and I only have a pistol.
Quit crying about it, but don't cry about it.
You literally can't. Your bitch ass is going.
Didn't they kill you? But didn't they kill you?
Struggle. Your bitch
But
ass
didn't
is
they
going
kill you?
Absolutely nowhere. Shut your touch. Yeah. Hey,
You got a lot of attitude for a little girl. You got a lot of attitude for that testosterone you got there.
Okay,
Ooh.
you really sound like you're in Shut your bitch. Okay, at least I'm not a 4-year-old dude who's living with my fucking parents. Dumb fuck.
I'm not looking for no parents. What you talking about?
Everybody's camping, bro.
I'm sniping. I'm camping too.
And you're fucking weird.
Yeah, how am I weird? The only weird thing I'm doing is responding to you.
Well done.
You done doing that?
Alright, you're literally camping. You can't be talking. I can just mute your bitch ass. It's fine.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
Look, crybaby ass kid can't stay alive. Damn, the little crap baby. Can't deal with the little kids, man.
There's been an update in the murder investigation of 23-year-old airman Roger Fortson, who was shot and killed by a Florida sheriff's deputy as he answered the door with a gun in his South Florida home after the deputy responded to a disturbance call. Let's talk about it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Southern Criminal Law. My name is James White. Criminal defense.
Go on there and just fuck
Check
up the
weapons
AI
and gear.
box.
We're holding for deployment.
Everybody landed. Where y'all landing? Where everybody landing? Man, I couldn't even get my aim together. Where everybody landing at? Chief Reef, where we landing at, bro? Oh, hell no, this is bad.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hey, just like that, bro. But today, we got that boy Sharp and Black continuing their saga as we go. Ain't about that, bro. That's what we're going to do about it. The East one got a little spicy. You got it in there. Very spicy. I ain't going to say a little spicy. They're running around, nasty insults about each other. They're slinging lead. All each other, B-word, F-word, N-word, G-word, the whole alphabet is
UAV overhead.
the whole alphabet, bro. Let the branches out. Sean
Enemy
accepts the
UAV is
fame.
online.
On today's episode, it's going to be very entertaining. So we're not going to miss an opportunity.
Hey, I know it's best for me to upset. You upset me probably talking about your baby, bro. Hey, it's cool.
Inserting armor.
Your baby cool. I ain't got nothing against you.
Reloading.
Why is it steady giving me fucking weak ass guns?
Hostile UAV in the area.
They give me weak. Give me the fucking guns. Give me the gun.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Inside.
Loading new mag.
Target in data.
Weapon over here.
Time of 45 seconds. Out.
Nigga, I fucking up.
UAV overhead.
SAR ready for launch.
The squad's in the safe zone.
NCR awaiting target and data.
Who the fuck is over there? I'm shooting 3 niggas and then that guy.
Target grid empty. Negative BDA.
Drunkies or I don't know. I'm just trying to. I just live, man. Shit, I make content, man. I didn't know I got to show kids to be like, oh well, this nobody wants to be around me. Nobody wants to like my shit.
On me now.
NCR ready for
Hey,
launch.
Dad, y'all really, you can't even say nothing about it. No offense to John, like John cool, but after this over the next 3.
Reinforcements inbound.
This is where it gets spicy. And
Enemies dropping
disrespect.
into the AR.
He said, no disrespect to John, but he'll put his his John. He said, now, this lady right here,
Loadout drop headed your
if
way.
the cursor is going over, it's left one baby. And y'all can look at Les Roy's face right here. On my mama. He not playing about old girl, bro. You can't too much say something about old girl without Les Roy shit out. And that's just exactly what happened. So let's hear exactly what Sharp had to say about Les Roy and this mysterious woman.
Week, any day, any bag, anything.
Operators from that squad.
No offense to baby. I was just trolling, buddy. I don't give a Evil Fairy. That's a baddie.
Your squad
Or a
mates are
fatty.
redeployed.
One of that.
Well done.
I'm just
Man, I ain't got no homie. Why my teammate ain't drop on me? Teammate, why you ain't do that?
Hey, bro, he was quoting some mad females, bro. You
Bogus as hell, teammate.
Baby, like, you know, Dirk, cool little chick. I mean, I keep stallions. That girl ain't got a chat, you know. She ain't got to deal with dope, coke, and all types all around. She don't deal with none of that shit. So, hey, I like to stay in position. Come here, baby. Come here.
Oh, he bringing it back in. He bringing it back in, man.
You know, just want
Get your ass back in, man. Come on.
Come here, love. You good?
Ain't gonna let that
Hey, man, I promise you, homie. Hey, I ain't never been on no drag. I don't play none of them shenanigans. You know, mine keep a clear face. Hey, she a real one. I don't be playing with no drag, homie. She don't.
Bro, but is she a tech star? She don't.
Y'all never even bring nobody on camera for nothing. Baby, I know how you, am I wrong? You love me?
I do,
Yeah.
She just met Sharp. She just met Sharp 2 days ago.
Are you beaten?
Edie has affected my confidence. I found him. He's
Okay. The theory is that whatever powers that be and AI, they're purposely making words disappear. Yeah. And so I saw this, it's from the account Ask Tuesday on TikTok. And I actually had you check
And press the B.
because I was trying to ask it about this. But as I was typing out, let me back up first. So the theory is, not the theory, what they say is happening is between October 2023 and February 2024, over 11,000 English nouns dropped in usage by more than 80%. So it's not slang or outdated terms, it's functional vocabulary. And so some of the examples that they gave were the word threshold, repetition, resolve. So those are some of the examples that they gave. Okay. Terms connected to boundary setting, identity, and memory recall. So AI flagged the terms, assuming it was content drift, but the rate of disappearance is too fast for culture. Basically, like they're going away too fast. It's not leaving the culture. It's like they're purposely getting rid of these words, or using the words on AI softwares.
Interesting.
But apparently,
what's the motive, I guess?
we're getting to it, and it's creepy.
We're jumping in.
So apparently they looked deeper into it, and what they found was structural, large-scale
neural feedback models now optimize for engagement by removing emotionally heavy terms that cause user hesitation. I know that was.
Use this time for some target practice.
I'm on side with that.
They said that's not information that's linguistic erosion. And once a word falls below 2% of network visibility, it triggers the vanishing word. We classify it, downrank it, and replace it, not delete it. Left spoken, and one day you reach.
I don't even know why I did that.
Integrity, and it's no longer in your mouth or your feet.
It didn't look nothing good. That shit looked terrible.
Yeah, and so I asked Chief when I was typing, because I was asking about it, like, I don't heard anything about these 11,000 words, whatever. And it was like super broad. And so I was typing, do you know anything about the term vanishing word protocol when it comes to AI and the internet? And as I'm typing, it said network error occurrence in the chat. I'm rigging it, dude. And then I put it back in, like, I haven't heard that. Can you point me to where you did hear that so I can work backwards?
If you're a guy that's sweating on the learn overwork.
But what I found interesting was in the book 1984, George Orwell explored the concept of eliminating words through the invention of newspeak, the official language of the totalitarian regime. The idea was that by reducing the number of words in a language, the regime
I have another guy on
range
me.
of thought, essentially making certain ideas unthinkable.
Yeah, literally.
Because our brain can't comprehend anything that, that's out of our reality.
Well, and you don't have language to articulate a certain emotion or a certain thought.
Yeah.
They already are very limited language already. So it makes sense that they just keep chipping away at it.
So Orwell's big idea was by eliminating words, you eliminate concepts. No words for freedom, then freedom itself becomes a foreign, even unthinkable idea.
Oh my gosh, that's what I've been saying. Literacy, the ability to be literate and articulate yourself opens the door for anything. You could do anything or be anyone.
Yeah.
Words are everything.
Yeah.
This is so scary.
Yeah, because words, they're attached to feelings, they're attached to ideas. And so if you slowly eliminate words that are attached to concepts or ideas, then knock out going to be kids that have no idea what certain things are because there's not even a word to it.
There's historic precedents for trying to look at like Protestant Reformation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's fucked up. Damn, that dude had to come in here out of nowhere.
To understand that it was a threat to their people. So this has been done before.
Yeah, that's how many places
Bless me then, bro. Bless me. I need a blessing.
It's crazy. It's a clear thought. It seems so far-fetched.
Yeah, it's me, buddy.
Slowly just taking away.
Oh, you did that. You did that. He did that. I had no plates, though. He had plates. He tell him he dropped plates.
Under fire.
Motherfucker, why would you aim at him?
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Remaining. Drop the area. Watch the sky.
Enemy appears KIA.
That nigga wanted me so bad though.
Reloading.
Damn, I couldn't get him though.
Back in the AO.
Go get your revenge.
They love giving me the one fucking shot pistol, man. I just held the button down on accident.
Return to base for debrief.
Need to go down more. See about it now.
The language.
And then
because we're all learning from the web, so it's whatever they want to give us.
Yeah. And there's like the dark way of looking at it, like where it's an intentional, like, you know, we're trying to eliminate things on purpose, but there's also like multiple languages don't have the same words. So the most efficient model is to like come up with a central shorthand across different, you know, ethnicities and languages and cultures. But by doing that, it's like food, you know, you can have a simple, you know, you can do it week in, week out, school cafeteria lunch. It's basic and it's terrible. Or you can have like vastness of cultural, you know, cuisine. Like, just because something's efficient doesn't make it best. But I don't know that AI models understand that. And that's like assuming that there isn't some evil.
Stop playing games on your phone for free. I got paid to play games this week thanks to Money Time. You can
Check this out, y'all. I just been exposed, and I've been exposed bad.
We're headed to the war zone.
Like, it's so bad, I can't talk to the world about it. I gotta let everybody hear it. It's atrocious. But some of y'all that don't know that, I'm not gonna hurry up because I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. And I could tell what time it is. It's about to be 5 o'clock here, so it's gonna be 8 o'clock for y'all at. I wanted to make sure I got something for y'all because I kind of overslept, got into a lot of bullshit, dropped a TikTok earlier today, had to make a few runs. You know, this Saturday, so you know how that shit be, man. Just be moving. Here I am, still consistent. I will see y'all tomorrow on Twitch. We gonna turn up same time, 3 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock Pacific time. You already know I play Flight Reacts in the wager on Monday, 4 o'clock Eastern time. So look, I just been exposed. For some of y'all that don't know, this is the most consistent I have ever been on YouTube in my entire career, my whole entire 10-year YouTube. It's also the most consistent I've been streaming as well. Everything been balanced. I feel like I'm at a flow state. And I've been away for basically the past 5 years. Now I pop up here and there on my spiritual channel. But I just been away with some people that come from my spiritual channel who look at me like I just start doing it. Some people. A few hours ago, popular YouTuber Poetic Flacco released a pretty interesting video called Just Hilarious Drug Addiction is Becoming an Issue at the Breakfast Club. Now, in this video, he's trying to point out the fact that Just Hilarious is irresponsible and unaccountable. On one hand, when things are not going her way, she will turn her fans against the Breakfast Club. When the Breakfast Club gives her more opportunities to do her shows, like the Mess and other things like that, she doesn't appreciate it. And in one instance, she even came in high or even drunk. And he spoke about it in this fashion.
Again, she showed up to a job paying her 6 figures.
And here's the actual footage of what he's talking about.
All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Jess, fix my mess, maybe. 800-585-1051. Jess is here. She's a little intoxicated. A little.
Yo, stop telling everybody business all the time. God damn.
They gonna think something else happened.
They don't. No, they not, yo. Yo, I know it's not like a stud today. I know.
It's not like a stud any other time. You just
no, I don't.
She got extra study today.
Yes, extra study today.
He then went to a pretty bold statement about the behavior of Just Hilarious.
Do you understand like how far this set back people who look like Just Hilarious? There's already a stigma that comes with people who look like Just Hilarious. There's already a stigma that comes with people like that, especially in the corporate world, in the corporate environment. The CEOs of iHeartMedia is looking down at Just Hilarious like, see, bro, this why we can't give these 6 figures, bro. Bro, we give you 6 figures. We're not even requiring you show up to the office.
Now, iHeartMedia owns the Breakfast Club, and the point that Poetic Flacco is making is that people like Just Hilarious, African American, it's the reason why African Americans don't get the opportunity.
That was crazy.
Now, in her situation, she has everything, the flexibility. She can still do her shows. She can still, clap back at the Breakfast Club, basically be disrespectful, act like it's her show, even though she's the last person to have once of the show, and still be unaccountable, show up high or show up drunk, and basically disrespect the platform. And she's only doing that because, she's black and she's a woman, and this is the reason why other blacks don't get on because of people like Just Hilarious. Now, once Poetic Flacco said that, he caught a lot of slack in the comments because
he went a ring around the rosy.
Look at this. I know when you can work and show up like this, no jumper.
Go get after it.
And you guys don't.
It was normal in shamanism to bring the message from different beings.
That's why channeling works.
Many ancient cultures are universal in which all of us participate.
That nigga got me because I was killing somebody else. What a bitch.
I just don't know Poetic Flacco is content and drug use and drinking and booty clapping is something that's very known on podcasts, especially with people like Rick Baby, who damn near would fall asleep on the podcast, and basically they're calling him a hypocrite. Look at this comment. Flacco is the type to think that food addiction is different than drug addiction.
It's a go.
The person goes drug addiction, like the no-jumper employees who literally pop tails to get out of the job on camera, who's so to the point that they can't even sit up straight. Another person is Flacco's on a mission for her. Yes, he wants that job so bad that he's stuttering. As a person that jokes on Jess, she's not an addict, man. This is all okay. No Jumper is the Addict Podcast. So coming Flacco making this video when he shares an office with lunch from Rick Baby is crazy. So basically what we're seeing right now is, well, okay, Flacco, everybody's saying that, but really you're reaching because the Just Hilarious situation is right here you'll deal with the No Jumper. I mean, Flacco on the show, he was really high and all that. Okay, and that may be a valid point. If you want to say that Poetic Flacco is reaching, I get it. But I think he's reaching that nobody that is
lately there's been a new term coming out called black fatigue. Now, black fatigue initially was from a black perspective, talking about how black people are tired of white supremacy and the systemic racism that they face. But now you're seeing black fatigue being used in a white narrative where white people are really tired of some of the things that black people do, especially hood and spooky culture. And it's not only white people who are defending this. You got blacks saying something on this well.
Black fatigue is a thing. Newsflash. White people don't want to live around ratchet black people. And black people don't want to live around ratchet black people. I mean, it's nothing like going to the Walmart on a Sunday morning and then you see the bonnet crew walking. Loud, obnoxious, the kids are everywhere, in every aisle, unattended, and that's anywhere you go. No matter what. They're highly emotional, highly sensitive. You can't say nothing. You can't even smile and hold the door for them because they'll look at you like you're crazy. And always the victim of something. Either you stepped on their shoe, you looked at them wrong, you told them you wanted. They're never happy, they're never satisfied.
So if you hear what the brother is saying, like, everybody is so tired of this creepy behavior that is so pervasive in the black community. I want to talk about this particular student who graduated from Southern University, and she went viral. She says this: "Oh, I just graduated this past weekend with an undergraduate in biology. Doctorate in biology loading. But if you can see this beautiful young lady, she graduated by wearing grills. Now, this is somebody who wants to become a PhD, and by all means, she is beautiful and she's educated, but this is looked at as spooky culture that nobody wants to deal with." We can also talk about it from the terms of Shedeur Sanders. The terms of Shedeur Sanders, he's a great young man, but we all know that he failed in the NFL draft. You want to know why he most likely failed? Well, I'll tell you. White folks don't want to say it in the NFL because they will call it is black fatigue. Now, I'm not saying it's right, but that's how
You he up there? What the fuck?
Let's get to work. Stand by for redeployment.
And we're simply tired of it. Now, here's the situation that we need to discuss. If it's just hilarious and you're a woman, you can get away with it. Poetic platform saying it to a certain degree. Yeah, you'll be able to call people out and you'll be able to tell folks to get you and stuff like that.
Enemy
For
soldier
men,
incoming.
you're going to be punished. But at a certain point, there's going to come to a time where you just can't do whatever you want because people are just tired of talking in general. And this is what we're seeing right now. Now, if you guys remember, that was big on immigration.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Out of here, we got to deport them.
Who the fuck helps niggas, man? He helped that dude out. Great.
Back in the air.
Let me just say this. I know DI really didn't
Watch
it does lead us in one direction. When sympathy towards black is getting less, okay? In the eyes of those
Oh, fuck. I need to fix this. I need to fix that.
We don't have
Fuck.
extra stuff for you anymore like we have in the past. And so what's going to happen at a certain point when people really get tired of that attitude from a person like this hilarious, they will just let you go. And that is going to be on your life. So that part I do get. Now, I know folks are going to say that he's reaching, but we do need to look at the bigger picture. White people are really, really, really being vocal about this. And what they're trying to say in their emboldened status is, yeah, and what? Like, now we can say it. Now we can say it, and most likely we're not going to get fired, or we don't care about getting fired. And where are you going to work? Okay, you got to understand that white people take on the jobs, they own corporations, they own stuff. So if this is how they feel, and if they have this so-called black fatigue, then where does that leave you? Let's go back to this young lady with the gold grill, okay, or with the grill. Her name here, Nina Ross. Now look at her. You went to Southern, okay, and you graduated in biology.
Man, I ain't know that nigga was coming like that.
College in Nashville.
He's just getting over that.
Like, certain companies you can work for. You would have to work for Novartis. You would have to work for
What the fuck happened?
No more second shot.
It will take you to get the hell out. And this is something that Tech FBA must understand as we get further and further and further along with this thing, people are going to continue to be less
like it.
sympathetic towards blacks. They're going to be letting black people know all around that no, you don't care about your issues. You don't care about your struggles, and it's going to fall on deaf ears. Nobody is going to want to deal with black unaccountability anymore like we've dealt with it in the past. And I'm a pro-black. Of course, white people have done a horrible thing to us in the black community, and I get that. A lot of this self-induced behavior that we cause on ourselves, and we used to be able to blame white people for it, is not going to happen. And that's his larger point when it comes to just hilarious. You are at a job that people do want, and if you did come in Poetic Flacco works at a podcast, and what I understand, Poetic Flacco is never broke. So I see his point. And him making that point about just hilarious doesn't mean anything about what's going on at No Jumper, because those are two different arguments. The argument is this. People that have the opportunity to give blacks a jobs or the opportunities in the industry, especially if blacks don't own those places, are going to not be sympathetic to your issue. You need to understand that, and I need to understand that too. We are going to have to be
Only 4 remain.
best
Finish this
behavior
job.
going forward, because the way that it's looking is going to be down bad. And this is something that you need to talk about with your kids,
Head
with
for
your
indicated
nephews,
location.
with your nieces, and with your daughters, to let them know that it's going to get tough, especially when you got automation going on.
Enemy
Especially
UAV is
when you're
online.
eliminating human capacity.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
That means that if they don't want to deal with your attitude, then guess what? They can just not deal with you.
Gas is inbound.
No, they always behind you. He was in that fucking window the whole time.
The enemy took that one.
So if you don't even have that skill, it's hard. So imagine that you have some level of attitude, you have some level of entitlement, and then you now need to up your skills.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone.
And what the argument is saying is, oh, that yes, the dominant society is getting less and less sympathetic to the issues of black people. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy OCD Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate the follow you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
At CubeSmart, we believe in storage that puts you first. So when Amanda's plant business outgrew her stores,
You know it's about to be a hot summer in Baton Rouge when TEC and Main Music is beefing with each other. Man, Tech just came to the internet and said Main Music had somebody in jail playing with his booty.
Got out of jail, and I was very mad about it, you know? But this telling me this happened on 2 different occasions. So you put something in your getting misconstrued. They got people who put like backer in it so they could transfer it to another jail. You know what I'm saying? And drugs, not just tobacco. They put weed, they put pills, they put them in little condoms or put them in little things like a little piece of or a little something, and they put them in there. But somebody said, and it's got people who saying they did it, but somebody said that when you made it to transfer to somewhere else, somebody took it up out of your.
I have like half a song. I have like half a song, but I've showed streams, so I'll show this one. It's
Let me hear those. We might be the next Thug and Mariah.
Yeah, nice try, Diddy.
Diddy, yo, come on, chill.
Don't even sit there and tolerate. She already friends on you. She don't like you. You don't have to sit there on the call any longer and endure any more of that. She didn't call you Diddy, bro. That's the worst thing. Don't let her sit there and call you Diddy, bro. Just get off the call, bro.
Prep time's over.
Yo, you look like the type of person to like get nervous easily.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Thanks, I guess.
Yo.
Let me see. Look at the camera.
Like, why you giving me some in? Yo.
I can't tell.
I've always taken personal offense when a female try to little nigga me. I don't care how much older she is or whatever. When she try to little nigga me, or I don't like that. Now to be fair, he did look a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of did to himself. But just know, she making them type of jokes, she already been categorized as a beta man. She basically has no respect. And that's what frustrates me most is like, it ain't that I want you to date me or anything. It's the fact that I know you look at me as a beta male and you don't respect me.
You follow me after I got a kill. Now look at
you. Get a woman to not look at you like a little nigga. It's just on your own time become more masculine. Which is maybe lifting more weights, facing more challenges, accomplishing more goals, and you just automatically become more masculine. Where you don't even have to try to be masculine in front of me. You know what I'm
saying? Be a construction worker. Fire. Of course it's me. Of course it's me. I knew it was gonna happen. Like, dude said that the grind won't level. I ain't hear the horn. It's my fault for sure. I don't say that, but now I gotta be a man. Tell me I did this shit. Or I can run. I mean, like, that's a lot of damage right there.
Dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Never. That's $700,000. I do not have $700,000. But it's like a pose right here. Hold on.
And right when I talk about doing masculine things to become more masculine, like guaranteed, like being in construction work is obviously going to make you more man, right? But just that situation right there, which is a crazy situation, that's going to make you more masculine too. Because if you got to pay the bill or go confront them or whatever, it's going to make you more of a man, automatically.
Damn, he was right there.
Let's get the wood ready. You're redeployed.
Yo, how you let the baby smoke you on your own shit like that?
You never got smoked?
What?
I don't think you can.
Nah. You supposed to hear that and go a little bit harder than I was wigging on my shit. No, he was here with baby. Yo, he smoked. I spent $10,000 on Nanny. Yeah, I heard that. And I was like, he spent too much. I ain't stand out. See, I was in.
Controller fucked up. Hey, who? I beat the fuck out
We lost that one. Get a W next time. Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch your side. soldier incoming. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires. 4 points you earn, after that time.
Oh my god.
Enemy dropping into the AO. You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Be good to you. Oh my god.
Let's get to work.
Go get your revenge.
Take fire.
That's hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back down there.
Who is that?
You so ugly.
Enemy soldier incoming. Rucker, you're headed to the war zone.
This will get me back.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, we are clear to go. Stand by for deployment.
fly.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV is online.
I'll fly.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Contact white.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Loading new mag.
It's me, baby.
Gas is moving. Enemy UAV overhead.
Through that window.
Enemy UAV is online. Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
Target marked. Send it.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound. Shot missed. No joy.
No joy at all.
Get out the kinks.
Good work.
What the fuck is he? I can't find this nigga. He wasn't in there when I seen him. He wasn't right there when I seen him. I looked in there.
Back in the AO.
I looked directly in there. You telling me this dude was right there? I'm coming straight for him.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile UAV in the area.
You don't want to pop your head out again, do you?
Tactical spot.
Oh, I'm smoked out. I'm smelling it. It's smoked out. Oh, shit. He jumped out the wrong spot. I ain't know where he came from.
Let's get to work.
Stand by for redeployment.
Enemies rearming.
You know I'm back, baby. I'm gonna kill your ass. Look, I probably could have done it. No, that ain't you. That ain't you. Where you at, bro? Who killed me last? Oh, they bogus as hell. They didn't allow me to put that out. They didn't allow me to throw my shit out. What the fuck?
Copy. Longbow 3-1 on approach. Strike inbound.
Got him. Nah, you down. I know you down.
Yeah, got him.
You down. You down. I know you down. Shut up. I can't find where you down there, though. You lucky bitch. Your ass got stupid, though. You know that. Don't do that again. What's the chances I throw this directly at you?
I don't know, 1 and 0.
Reloading.
I think he's gonna be hiding like a bitch for a while.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
You remember me?
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Loading new mag.
Fire sale is active. 5 station prices are adjusted.
Taking fire.
Setting charge.
Are you hiding now?
Reloading.
Get ready. Surgeon's window is about to close. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
You ain't catching me. Damn, how did he not blow up? How did he not blow up?
Back in the AO.
I still don't get it. He killed me, but how did he not blow up? Oh, that's fucked up. How fast did you do that shit?
I'm back.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Had to run fast. I knew it.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online.
That nigga ain't chasing after you. You good.
Surgeon has been deactivated. This is the end game.
I gotta get my gun. I gotta get my gun.
I'll fly.
Stand 10. Win this thing. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
I'll fly. Getting UAV on grid.
Gas is inbound.
I'll fly. I'll fly.
Dude. I blew his ass up though. That's cheating.